Yeah, what's up? Yeah, boy. Yeah. Nice. Welcome. We inside.
Hey, no, who do that piece of music?
Tuesday.
You know, just do that piece of music.
N1. Who?
N1.
N1? Yeah, N1. Yeah.
N1.
Making some with family.
Yeah. Just fix up this.
Yeah. I go chat to them here by the time. Let them know. Hey,
nice.
Welcome to tonight's edition of a dub cream and a tub. And you know we just always have to wait on a certain man to reach. And you always have a meeting.
Watch. Get slide.
Always so. Yeah. So we were now saying Alan was coming. He just now.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. So we was now saying that I was saying.
Nah, here get back talking. Me when I turn on the corner, your voice is straight now.
We really
don't make it sound like you were saying something positive.
Look. Don't mash up your
talking. We are bad talking. Hey, look at the chilling bottle looking nice.
Yeah.
I get some more.
Can I get some sanitizer, please?
Yeah.
Sanitizer.
Nice.
Test the temperature too now.
Nice.
I can close the way in there.
Nice.
Gael family!
Bring things for the top. Watch it.
Gael family!
Make sure
you know how we just do it.
Inside, anti-Y.
Right.
As usual.
Trop thing.
Jean Morales.
Anastasia.
Gosh, it's a whole big family, you know. It's a whole big family.
I reach. Antigua.
Oh, yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Now you see.
Up there. Alright, let me see what happened to you there.
Yeah. I hear what you say, though.
Okay, sorry.
I hear what you say. I hear what you say. So we inside all yeah. And all you know, well, we are guests tonight.
Yeah.
We go tell all you who it is just now, but
you have things to deal with.
yes.
Don't jump out the guest quite yet. We have to talk.
We have something to deal with.
Because you see that madness.
Yeah.
Sheba. Let me tell you something.
What madness?
We'll say it yet now.
What?
Don't talk it yet.
Oh, we have to go to the
anthem.
Oh, yeah, attention.
Because watch, when you see we start,
we have to go down the wire.
Harriet, good night.
Harriet,
yes. Hey, before we go to the anthem, let me shout to people in Australia, let me shout to people in Suriname, England.
Well, I know what they say. How come Alan get a special?
Oh, let's get special.
Hi, Alan.
Hi.
Special like.
Ayana Murray.
Ayana, how you going? Sugar cake. Nice soft love. Don't get me. That is me soft. Hi, Ayana. I'm not coming for the year yet, eh?
Oh, don't call yet. Just so now. Let me take the anthem first.
Yeah.
Let me take the anthem first.
Because we can.
After the anthem, we go take call, we go start the bacchanal, we go bring the guests. This is Robert Up. This is how we just do it.
Anthem.
Anthem.
Let me show
It's in transition.
Let me see it.
What the fancy thing?
It was spoiled from it?
That's a break?
Yeah.
What's the Facebook page?
Gael. Caribbean.
Alright, guys. Gael.
The Caribbean.
Good on this over here.
You never know when a comedian serious or joking. The country was shocked to see Harold Beerback crying. People thought he was filming a new TV episode. We cultural archives was heading in a dark hole. How we value the works of those who contribute. For make cultural expression money can't substitute. The images will remain embedded on my mind. And for my culture I'm reflecting all the time. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Tradition to protect the archives of my morning. That is where the archive would be storing. Eyelash lady would have come bushy things in the kitchen. Sprang along would have give them a good tongue lashing. It's a serious lesson that the country learned. Your cultural archives must have a permanent home. By the evening they had to leave Guyel TV alone. The power of the people paid off the loan. Tell them culture don't close down, culture don't fall down. Monetizing cultural assets could be rough. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall down. Tell them financiers never all we bluff. It's not easy to foreclose on a people's legacy, to trade their heritage for some small money. Cultural contributors must be turning in their grave as they tried to block the path that they paved. Tell them culture don't close down, culture don't fall down. Monetizing cultural assets could be tough. Dang da dang da day, dang dang da da dang day. Kyle was the something wrong of the great sprung along. Tony Hall, Christopher Led, and Wendell Etienne. So much room and start as a platform to perform. How we cultural legacy would have carry on. We thank Errol Fabian for standing strong and reaching out in the time of need and desperation. Thanks to the people for their contribution. Today Guyel TV on its way building back strong. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall down. Guyel TV on its way back to the top. Tell them culture don't close down, culture don't fall down. Culture could only stumble, but it will never flop. From the Ganges and the Niles emerged chutney. Calypso evolved from the brutality of slavery. The Spanish influence Karang for all and we. And the English Privy Council is still with we. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Displacing the archives is a recipe for disunity. Culture don't close down, culture don't fall out. Dang dang da da dang day. Hey hey, where you going with that? Culture don't fall out. You hey, I pay the money. We pay we money.
Man, don't worry.
Nice. As I know,
Hey,
keeping the culture thing real,
Keeping it real.
flowing, keeping it going.
Good night, guys. Locked up the show.
Susanna,
Susanna.
welcome.
Nice. Good evening, friends.
I do that name.
Listen, fellas, listen. One time, no crime. You can't stick on this.
Yeah. Wait is.
I have some serious concern. Now, I'll tell you one thing personally.
Uh,
I just be very particular when people misrepresenting me. Now, it's one thing to have an understanding about me and whatever the case be.
Right.
And then they go say, Alan say,
Yeah.
this, that.
And the other.
Right? When you talking on my behalf, represent me correct.
well, yeah.
And I tell the poor people something, you know, you have an argument with wifey. You don't say,
gosh.
and but she forget part of what you say.
Yeah, you important.
The part that you know matters most. Just for the sake of the argument, just to slant it in a certain direction, she will omit that little piece.
Oh God.
And you have to say, no, wait. That's not
Yeah,
all the guys said. I said that. Right. But let me tell you what else I said. You understand?
Yeah.
And that to me, when you're doing it like that, you're misrepresenting the person.
Right.
Not taking a different level for now.
Yeah, correct.
Again, a thumbs up on the side. You understand?
Yeah.
When it comes to representing Trinidad and
Tobago,
Tobago, representing this young lady, jump out she whole self. Listen, and gone on the people. Somehow I'm trying to understand where that interview was, how that interview come about.
It's something to do with Miss Wood.
Well, right. So I just want to tell you, I'm going to pitch it up on the TV for you to see what's going on.
Put it up,
Straight up.
Straight up.
Falling out. Watch what this woman see.
Let me see.
Go ahead.
In my country, thousands of children live in poverty. Little girls sleep on the cold ground in makeshift homes. They have no access to running water, electricity. They cannot attend school. They have no access to healthcare, and they don't even know where their next meal is coming from.
I don't want to see it, Chad. I don't want to see it.
No, is the man in the end like what the hell was that?
Yes! Thousands of girls sleeping on the floor.
No
They're
mattress.
starving and they're hungry.
No mattress?
You know how
Any
deprived
mattress?
that make you look?
Well, I thought
You know? Oh my gosh!
Russia!
Alright,
This is
listen.
a touchy topic.
I think if this woman was supposed to say, if she said, you know, around the world there
Should I
are
have a camera over
thousands
so?
of young girls.
Yeah. No, not around the world.
You make
Nah.
it sound like sugar that up.
Right
What
there.
you talking about?
Yeah.
Alright. Master, that question. Where?
Hey, that's so. Melanie Matthews, I'm here for the entire show as usual. Thank you very
Melanie?
much. Yes.
Hey, Melanie.
Good evening.
Question.
How do you interrupt you? Go ahead.
Where could these thousands of young girls be from?
Well, I was saying earlier on that me with my right-minded trying to think self was
Yo, that's-
going into different communities in my mind
Good.
to try and figure out
Yeah.
some of these places and the thousands, because it's not 8,000 and we were saying that earlier on. It's a difference between
Plural.
1,000
Plural.
and thousands,
Plural.
and per capita it's even worse.
So who knows how much thousand she probably had in her mind?
No, I was
We
questioning.
might think, okay, 2,000, but she might be thinking 10.
And she where?
In her mind?
Where that is?
Well, whatever. You
I
know,
will-
that
the
is.
cabeza, the cavity.
Where that
I
is?
would like for her to come
I'll
On
tell
this
her
show?
to be here.
and tell
On
us.
this show? Oh my
Somewhere.
God.
Now she ain't gonna survive.
God.
She ain't gonna
Let
survive.
us know where data. Pull the information from her, please. And calculate the 1,000. Now, forget the young girls alone.
Nobody
So,
says
it's okay.
says
We'll get
she is
mattress.
involved.
JD getting big up on the thing.
Right?
Already. Yeah, come on here tonight.
Yeah,
Big up already.
JD. What's not again? Big up already.
On the way now. On the way now. You see that? You see that?
Wait,
Hey, there's bacchanal in this place here.
Do not ask me. I am a father.
Your daughter on the ground? Bring him.
I am a father.
Your daughter on the ground?
Bring him come.
Right?
Bring him in.
Yeah.
Spray them. Sanitize them.
Come on, yeah.
Right. Come.
Come in. Come
Sit
in.
down.
Now I say, respect it up. Big
Bring
enough.
them up all the time.
Nice.
Pricing.
Other guests,
We
upcoming
bring
guests, or they know yourself, or they see what just happened. We will play
Sanitize them, please. Gotta get sanitized.
Just thanks up, thanks up.
Sanitize.
Don't test temperature, especially JD. Don't test temperature.
Jerry!
Yeah,
well, you know,
I'm
Lisa is in the building.
Let's say welcome to
Because it's something nice, JD want to jump in early. Because the big
I am a
he
father.
want to jump in early.
I am a father.
Has to do with anything.
We'll see. Guys, good night. Thank you for having me.
Nice.
Thanks for coming.
So we have JD and his on the inside friends.
It's not just like
They come to tell us about what they're about, the songs.
Now, what you not seen, like, we want to bring JD and Nisa more often.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's get that. Listen, is he vlog king and all that?
Yeah, he's a champion.
I missed
Vlog
that
queen,
vlog.
queen voice, queen
Yeah.
artist.
So we inside with JD, you know,
She miss out.
before you come to
She miss out. We still live in house. Hey, go back to the other
No,
house.
wait.
Go back to the other house. You go too fast.
Yes, I'm saying we're
DJ, bring back the other one. Bring back the other
you
one.
We're wearing
remember?
glasses.
Yes.
And we dancing the hula.
Yeah. We living in jungle houses.
We houses.
You understand? What pains me? Listen, that's correct. What trouble him about the statement? What trouble him about the statement? I mean, you want to isolate, or let's say you want to pick out the girls sleeping. So where the boys sleeping to? If you're trying to say children on the whole, say children. But you're saying
No,
little
but
girls
remember
like...
that would make it more sympathetic to the whole
Yeah,
thing.
but again, you're on the women's movement.
So
it's a maintain
you use women, you use
movement.
children.
And I have no problem with you having a cause.
Well, girls especially.
Well, so what? You're representing TNT, man.
Right.
You had a song like if you understand the
Let me
whole...
watch the flip side. Because you know you just get information. Information was brought to us that the lady is involved in charity for the last 2 years. That she has been conducting whatever different data survey. However, she collate
right
her data. But I'm not sure if it's for Trinidad alone.
But I'm saying,
It
if
could be
she
that
say
it's a
around the world,
Caribbean something.
if she say around the Caribbean,
I don't know.
I could hold on to that. But you're talking on behalf of TNT. That come like somebody in the States saying that Trinidad don't have IG.
Yeah, we are not.
Remember a particular lady jump out herself and say, in a country where they don't even
also,
have
I now understand the meaning
yes.
also today.
Yes.
Chinese, yeah.
You understand? So Jenny is saying your father.
Oh, let's see how the people they break them out.
Yeah, no, we are, you understand?
We
What come inside
don't
another
know
edition
people
of
begin tonight.
What come inside another edition of Jerry's World? My name is Jerry.
My name is Lisa, and
this
we are
is
the...
Gaia, rub it up,
Just flip me so bad. There's rubber dub or there's...
I know,
wait.
What's
she say?
No, well, anytime we touch dog, it's touch dog.
We had to mix it up here.
Now, when they make a vlog,
Or some kind of thing.
Vlog.
Let me see.
Thank you to all. Thank you to all.
Rubber dub inside.
One time.
Yeah.
They have a cola.
I just make the attention to the beautiful lady.
One time you start with?
Yes.
Yes, man.
Thanks be here too.
I must call and say, I was hurt by the statement that they making a speech.
Talk to me.
Oh.
She downgrade my country.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Of the things that all the things you talk about.
And I believe that was a political stunt by the UNC.
You know what? I did not even... Hold on, man. I don't know.
Right now, I'm doing something up right now
Uh-huh.
that I've seen now some pictures on the UNC campaign.
Wow.
Send the information.
Yo,
Yes, I was telling
it's everything had to be political.
Brother,
So you ain't responsible for COVID
Listen,
too, from brother.
I listen.
No, PNN
I don't
You
know.
ain't responsible for COVID.
What's that?
She
Oh, God, she missed it. He
No,
kept watching
no.
the next one.
That's
No,
mine, that's mine.
question. Any question?
We boys and them swinging from tree.
Yeah, like Tarzan. We live in here.
I tell you, I said that topic.
Jerry,
Yeah.
Lisa. They're not jumping. You know that
yeah.
we want to get an opportunity to share on the topic
Could I
before
go
we...
before JD?
Go ahead.
I feel so.
You
Because
sure?
he
Bring up this mic,
feisty and I ain't able.
Hey.
Babe, you sure?
Yeah, let me go before.
All right, babe.
To my views, what I do in my life is treat people how I am not treated. In other
Right.
words, I give people the benefit of the doubt. People don't give me the benefit of the doubt at all.
Pause for a cause. And Tigger and Babida, we don't
Nice
Go
call.
international.
we have a girl at all.
Welcome,
Rubber dub dub.
Rubber dub dub, good evening to the three young men and the one lady.
Good evening. Good evening.
Niceness, love up,
Central.
All the levels.
Good night, my dear. I'm right there.
Did you thank
Yes, I did. Uncle Errol dropped me home. Yes. You see, I'm looking tired. I was really tired last night.
Did you sleep?
I knocked out like that last night.
Well, it is really off.
Thanks.
Do you think you'll be returning?
You're going in or not? Say again?
You'll be returning to Trinidad?
Well, we hope so, you know. She probably have to because she had to answer some serious questions.
She might move away.
She have to come back home and we had to ask her some serious questions.
She might come back.
You'll have to get a big
Yeah.
She's
Thanks, yeah. That come from Antigua.
Yeah, man.
From Antigua, send us from Antigua first now.
So Alan, I'm trying the call for you. I have got on all from last night. I've got. So I'll be trying next call.
No problem there.
Nice.
Blessings. You as well.
Have a good night.
Love ups.
Love up.
Shalom funeral. Thank you. Shalom funeral.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Shalom funeral. I don't like your conduct. The one woman to
I
make
saw
sure you
it.
clean up.
I saw it.
She's
She's speaking from,
the one that they make sure. So he said women don't clean up. I don't understand that too.
So Lisa was saying earlier.
So yes, I was saying, I tend to treat people how they don't treat me. We have to learn, I believe, how to be, rather than reactive sometimes, because most times people are just reactive. They don't. Our next call?
Yeah, but let's just say, no, let's just say.
No, take the calls.
Take the call.
Before you talk, babes, you might actually make
from
Why did you tell us that? Rub it up.
Good night. Rub it up, down.
Good night, Mr. Alvarez. Good
My
night,
dear.
Katie and
Good night.
Lisa.
What?
North Carolina in the house.
Oh, Carolina.
Alan, good night.
Hi, how are
I know
you?
you don't know the voice,
I don't know
but
it.
Phase 7 representing.
What?
I want to know when
I
you
just
come
want to shout out Nissan Katie.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
We on TV.
Lord, it's hot. It's really early.
Let me see if Nisha can get
Let me
what
see
you want to
if
say.
I can get you what I was saying. I'm
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
go back from the top. I treat people how they don't treat me.
Right.
That is, it's almost like a reflection of the world, which is not necessarily a good thing all the time.
Right.
Sometimes we don't give people a chance. So my whole thing is, when I saw the entire thing exploding, I don't believe in having a taxi brain. A taxi brain is like the driver say this and everybody in the car say
Jump
yes.
right up it, right.
Yeah.
You must have your own thought pattern and process happening.
Correct.
So that's what I did. And I always tell JD, even when we have our arguments, that I draw from my own well. And if I am drawing from my own well, it's kind of strange for you to tell me that where I'm drawing from is incorrect. Because I'm speaking from my point of reality. Right? No, you
But
could
they
go...
saying her reality is a lie, you know.
Hold on.
That's what these fellas say.
Hold on. But this is my space, babe. You will have your chance to talk after. So for me, I respected the fact that she drew from her well. Now we can go further to think about all the other components that make, because this is not a lone ranger. Right. This is a conglomerate of persons. People write your speeches, people dress you, people put your lipstick on, people do this, people do that.
Yeah, these pageants business.
Right?
Yeah.
So I am not, okay, she spoke, so we are taking it as her words, her reality. And from that perspective, I respect her reality. I also respect the views of everybody else in Trinidad who just can't come to terms with what she's saying because we want data, we want this, we want that. Again, same thing with an argument in a relationship. If you are speaking your truth to your partner and he doesn't understand or she doesn't understand, you still have a right to put your viewpoint, they have a right to respond. That's how a conversation goes. Right? You have two different viewpoints and at the end of the day now, there's supposed to be some kind of conclusion, a responsible conclusion, or compromise, or an agree to disagree happening. I think that in Trinidad and Tobago, that's where we may have to draw the line. We may have to agree to disagree. Because if her reality is she's speaking from and drawing from her well, we can't take that away from her.
Yeah, but she's representing Trinidad and Tobago though. And where JD? I see JD tongue scratching him.
Yeah, my tongue scratching since offset, you know.
Scratching him.
You know, I wanna agree with Nisa 100%. I wanna say thank you, babe, for your wisdom.
Don't make me blush.
No, you have to take that. You understand? And I wanna piggyback. I am at. All right. First of all, guys, I met this young lady late last year in September. Nisa and myself.
The same lady?
Yeah,
But hold on. But my response here have nothing to do with the fact that I met her. I try to be objective.
Well,
go ahead.
Across the board.
All right.
But
we met her, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying
Uh-huh.
that when we met her was an interview on JD's vlog, right? She didn't say nothing different then
To what she said
than
now.
to what she said now.
Right.
Which was, she was talking about her foundation. No, guys, let me just say, I am not defending, right? Or flying the banner or being no devil's advocate. I'm just saying, that she has never said anything different then than she's saying no.
Well, we didn't go into all of that.
No, I get in there. Now, persons who now finding out about her foundation is because of the way that she spoke about what she spoke about. It didn't have anybody talking about. First of all, people wasn't even on she before.
Right.
There was no support.
Right.
Just like how we does never support nobody. No disrespect Trinidad until you reach up on the world stage.
Right.
And then you get successful, or you
And
do
then-
like her, and you make a little mistake, and then we ready to.
You're on the
back.
green network and on the red
No.
network and all over
Secondly, we need to take into consideration that dealing with the media, not everybody
could handle that.
She's
Correct.
24. She's a young lady. And me as a big man, right? Being a father as well, being in media for so long and being on top of the stage, I just personally could understand how the pressure could come. So maybe what she planned to say under that pressure and being on the world stage, maybe it didn't come out as planned. But we don't want to take time for that. We want to kill a 24-year-old girl who's a national of Trinidad and Tobago who went to do her goods. Right now, how we not talking about the press release she put out today and she said what she said?
What she say?
In the press release, but you know is you.
No.
You know
wait,
good, no?
wait, no.
Hey, I find you feisty.
Wait.
All right, I come in.
He in the men's lounge.
No, also
He can laugh way here.
Now also to add, right?
Mm-hmm.
As Nisa was saying, she couldn't even draw from her well. If the topic or whatever, but notice it was only showing from a specific part. Where she
Right.
said, well, my country.
Right.
All right? If her foundation deals with, for the last 2 years, as she said, with going around to places on the ground and giving out hampers and wherever, we don't know what data they made to say, well, you know what? It's 1,000 hampers we give out. It's 1,000 people we see and wherever. No, you're laughing because a lot of all who feels it knows it. No, let me just say it.
I'm
Hold on.
not discrediting what you're saying, and I'm not.
No, but
Hold on.
no, but plenty people.
Are you saying that you just agree across the board?
With
Are
what?
you saying that the
No.
people in Trinidad who are angry don't have no right to be angry?
No, but anybody have a right to their own opinion, right?
All right.
No, what I am saying is because I have been in positions where I know how difficult it is to express yourself on a world stage, I could say, well, you know what? The pressure was on her and she may not have handled things.
Do we have a press release today from your phone?
Yes, we have a press release.
But before we get to that, let me interject quickly. Granny, I get cause.
Yeah.
My thing is 24, 22, 21, 20, 19, or 18. You are in a platform
Yes.
representing not yourself and your brand.
Yes.
You're representing first Trinidad and Tobago. Even if, because you're now becoming sacrificial lamb.
Oh boy.
Once you're sponsored or not, once you get the sponsorship, whatever the case may be, you want Miss Trinidad and Tobago to be Miss World.
Right.
So when you leave this platform and leave this stage, you're going out there now to represent TNT.
Let me ask you a question, right?
So
let me just interject, right? Let me stick it in, right? What you think she should have said with the information that she has, that in terms of the foundation that she has?
no,
What you think
like
she
I
should have
said, no, like I said earlier on, it sounded as if she wanted to say thousands of children around the world, or thousands of girls around the world. Because when you're saying thousands, that's a real vast number.
Right.
When you say girls, little girls, you are taking, remember, you take into consideration the little girls that have brothers.
Right.
That live with them.
So you're saying she lying? It's not.
No, I'm not saying that she's lying.
What are you saying?
No, what I'm saying is her information might be crisscross. It mightn't be about Trinidad and Tobago only.
But what
Because
if
from
it
the
is?
snippet that we see, it
But
could
what,
be around the world.
what if it is? What if every time she go to her home, she see
So-
people
hold on.
lying on the
So
floor?
what was the
You know what
purpose?
people is lying on the floor?
Let's listen to this.
Just so.
All right? What's he coming there?
A little bash me
Yeah,
now.
Shirley, I know I want to know. He's so passionate.
That is the Gael. We inside the
I
Gael.
want to read. I just want to read
Another
this,
come out
right?
for me on my page because me
I
want
wanna
to trouble
read
it all,
this.
yeah?
I want to read this.
You stressing on the eye.
I was passionate about and proposed and what purpose
What is
about
the eye
he
thing?
said.
Who you watching to talk
Over
about?
the past 2 years, I have worked assiduously through my NGO,
Right?
the Branded Beauty Foundation, to aid and support underprivileged communities. My intention was never to portray our Twin Island in a negative light or to bring ill repute to the Miss World Trinidad franchise. So that last piece there, my intention, she should have left out that.
It was my
Because
intention.
Because it wasn't your intention.
Even if it wasn't our intention, it was done. So you
So
can't do
I don't know to
something.
take sorry in this
No,
place.
no, I understand that.
And why you
What I'm
stressing on
saying
eye
is-
so much?
Hold on.
You want to say
That's
any?
Why are you getting upset?
Is that sorry? Was that
I'm not
that's an
upset,
apology?
Jenny, sir.
Yeah, that's
Yes, you
a,
are.
that's a,
That is an apology. Wait, no, that's an
That's-
apology, JD.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
but the reason you ask now,
Wait,
All right. So
Jenny,
if
wait,
somebody
that's
say,
how-
all right, if I say
That's
it was
how-
not my
that's how- wait,
intention.
Hold on.
Let me finish. Now, the reason I read it the way I did is because look at the amount of stress she is placing on showing that what she did was actually about her. You are now representing a million point something
1.4,
people.
1.3, and plenty Venezuelans.
This
All right.
world,
Okay.
Trinidad.
All right,
It's a
1.3
people.
plus
Okay,
Venezuelans.
and with what you just said, right?
Yeah.
You have a foundation. Phrase that differently. What you would say? We?
No, but Jerry,
cannot
no,
phrase
Jerry,
it
no,
differently.
Jerry,
Look at
Jerry.
this. I'm sure.
Hold on,
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Jerry,
Phrase it different.
Jerry.
You don't want to lose your
Hello.
Rubber dub dub.
Good night, everyone. I fight you again and I give you right now speaking.
No, brother.
Yes, you're too passionate.
You understand?
You're a little too passionate.
I'm watching that too and what you say.
Yes, you're a little too
You're
passionate.
in the Gael, Jerry. Behave yourself.
Go ahead.
Guys, so be
You're in the
careful.
Gael.
Why?
Right. You're in the Gael, son.
No, I from the
And,
ground.
and listen to the comment. And on top of all of that, she ended by saying
She stands by
stand
her
by her words.
Right.
So then you can't say you didn't do something intentionally.
Okay, so can I
Well, that's
interject?
gangster.
Or did
Can I
not do it
interject
You didn't do it
without
intentionally.
so much testosterone,
Yeah.
right? If
Coming.
All inside production.
if somebody is asked, okay, so let's just say me, I am under fire for something, anything. My mother find I do something, or my father, or my church, right? And I'm called to make a statement.
Right.
I'm not going to speak in the third person. I'm going to speak in the first person.
Right.
I.
Good.
Right? So the highlighting of I doesn't necessarily mean that I'm selfish. It means I have the platform and I am speaking. Right?
So,
So
it's about her.
You see the
Hold
narrative
on,
they're trying to
hold on.
direct?
That is nice.
hold on, let me speak.
I didn't write this.
me
And I
speak.
didn't see it.
Okay.
This
so
is going to Nisa.
I did notice that it didn't come across as an apology but an explanation.
Right.
No, we just, to me, it's all, we have to decide what we want. Because we also said earlier, at the end of the day, they're dragging her. So some people don't care about if she gives an apology or if she gives an explanation. The damage has already been done. So we have to decide what we want. Do we want the apology? Do we want the stats? Do we want to understand, or we just don't want what we want? Because an explanation was given. It was not an apology. because she said she stands by her words.
Right.
So let's understand that she did not make an apology as yet. Is that okay with us, or do we want the apology?
We need an apology.
All right.
And
I
said
don't
it.
need no
You know
apology.
why? You know why?
Uh-huh.
How many Miss Worlds we've had? How many Miss Universe we've had? And these answers that these ladies would suggest or give
Right.
would be far more intelligent than this. You're representing a brand to the whether you do all this work or not.
Right.
Once you step off this stage called Trinidad and Tobago and you're going internationally about something, you are going red, white, and black, whether they give you $5 or $500,000.
Right.
And so what you say at the end of the day mirrors what's going on inside your country.
Right.
And if by chance you have a certain passion, then hear what I say. Win the pageant first and talk that kind of talk after.
What?
Win that pageant first and push your cause after. Because when you go out in a platform like that, you're not representing yourself and your NGO, you're representing TNT.
Right.
So if you're talking on behalf of TNT on any level, as Miss TNT, then go out there, laugh way, win the competition, and then say, no, I have an NGO that I want to push because we have thousands of starving children lying on the ground sleeping.
But the
And not
NGO is
just
part of the competition. You don't understand this thing?
her NGO is part of the competition.
It's part of the initiative of criteria that they have to do.
Okay, so that NGO that she's pushing.
All you just see, you go make me feel.
That's why I'm trying to figure out.
Let
me be a little bit more controversial before I say
So
anything.
never see a Miss World go up and say, well, you know what I do? I go and dance and take little children.
JD. All right, so let me ask you a question, and this is probably information I need. Is an NGO based on little girls only?
I don't know.
Good. But you make specific the thousands of girls that sleeping on it. One to the brothers, one to the cousins.
I don't know. Maybe it's a female thing. I don't know.
So when you highlight it like that, what are you talking
Oh,
about?
that female thing was giving out guilt.
So all right, let me send beds and mattresses so all the little girls that sleep on the ground.
One thing we could
And
agree,
put it for us
one
well,
thing we could agree on, right?
Right.
That statement from before, not this one, was made for that whole pageant thing. It was created for that.
Bro,
for that simple.
I agree.
So let me agree on that.
I agree on that.
Right?
Correct.
But does it mean it's the right statement to make?
What
So here my
statement?
thing. Let me jump
Was
in.
it JD?
Yeah, let me jump in.
She lawyer?
The
Yeah,
first
let
one.
me jump
I
in.
agree on
Yeah,
that.
let me jump in. All right, let me jump in.
He's
So
my
here my
lawyer,
thing.
so straight.
Yeah. He's a big dog. You want to get busted live on TV? You want to get you ain't doing it.
You the guy I know.
You want
Bring
to
your boy, no. Bring your boy.
live on TV?
Bring your boy.
The only problem I have with the young lady.
Both.
No, hear me good. So you make your statement.
Right.
You go on this international platform, you see what you have to say, ting. After the fact, your countrymen is showing disapproval
Right.
and disdain for what you see. Rather than be humble and say, guys, oh gosh, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it that way.
That's what I
Maybe I meant I'm trying to do.
We want apology.
Not just an apology.
Pull back and
There's
say,
no kind
be
of...
humble.
Yeah,
Be
that's
humble.
what I'm not saying.
And humility at the end of the day, when
So I have to understand in a sense. It's about
humility go when
me.
the game.
So,
Aye.
because she back what she said, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, I hear Aleno.
You ain't see on my back.
I say.
Okay.
So,
According to the caller.
it's almost like, I hear Aleno, but the hell with Aleno. I
You
see
ain't see on
that.
my back.
That's why I said we have to decide what we want because
Exactly.
opinions are going.
Yeah.
Opinions are
No, I hear you. And I agree.
Right?
I agree.
So
with
there
you.
will be
I agree,
there
I
will
agree.
be a plethora of opinions.
Yeah. When-
Just like I just want to
When
say
will that be good,
there are real people
What's
who
that?
have
What's
opinions
that?
about me and half of them false.
Correct.
Right?
You see,
No,
So-
that's why I think. That's why I
Hold
think
on,
so. I so passionate. You know. I know what it is to
Hey,
make mistakes.
Look how the chair.
Good.
Leave him alone.
And
You're lucky I say
that's-
gospel again.
and
In
that's-
that capacity, you're trying to make me lose
Hold
my
on, and that's what I was trying to say. I know what it's like to fail forward,
Right.
That's why I'm
right?
passionate.
And but what these people are saying does have
Some merit.
kind of it does have some merit because it's like you were saying when the man he wife the thing and you find he just come on and he smile, he just
With
you
haughty.
found
You're
like
being haughty.
you
Man
found
with
that
wife?
the man who think he wife now the narcissist.
What you name Jackson?
Yes.
No, well, we want no sorry for him.
Okay.
We don't want no sorry for
Right.
him.
So listen.
He had to take jab. He's a big man. He's a 24-year-old.
So,
He had to take
come
jab.
on, different.
No, she's
different.
a
young lady.
Yeah, I
She's
have a
young coming out.
Jerry,
And go ahead. Let me
Jerry,
just make my statement after that. Go
what
ahead.
I am saying is I understand it's almost like as a woman you don't want to jam her.
Yeah, I don't want to jam a little girl or dragging a little girl.
Right.
You're the
Dragging.
So my
You
point,
don't want
the
to
point I
do
was
that.
making is I know what it's like to fail forward, and sometimes it doesn't matter. I recognize in my life sometimes it don't matter what you say. No, you could write
Right.
an apology, you could
Right.
sing it, you
You
could
sting
spin
it.
it,
You sting.
you could dance it,
Yeah.
and if
Yeah.
people
You
don't want
sting.
it, they don't want
They
it.
just don't want it.
Right.
No, I could decide, as Mr. Eric rightfully said, if you realize that people, you're saying things and they don't, they're not receiving it.
Even if
What do I do with that
Right.
information? Do I decide to say, oh gosh, boy,
you're not getting there. You can
Um,
say
I
your
could
position could be
come out
I
and
didn't
be a
get in there.
little
So
more
let me-
personable, right? That's why I said we didn't get an apology, we got an explanation, and
Yeah,
we just have
and
to
I
decide.
stand by it.
We just have to decide if that's good enough for us or not.
Yeah.
She can't give us anything else.
Rubber dub dub, call
Rubber
it.
dub dub.
Rubber dub.
Hello, night.
Yes.
Good night.
Yes, yes.
Good night, good night.
I must say, JB.
Yes, sir.
JB?
Yes, sir. Good night.
Yeah, yo.
Brother, first of all, that is 20 years ago.
We love it, we love it.
I have gray hair now. How you even remember that beats me?
You love it. It's a good song, it's a good song.
Yeah.
That what the person called to say, they gone?
That's what to remind me of my whining days.
Yeah.
That song is a
You know-
good song.
you know,
Just
guys, listen.
like how a good answer
Right.
is a good answer.
At the end of the day, I personally think
Yes,
if she
Simone.
had said, right, in my country there are situations where
But she didn't say that.
She
So
didn't
what's your
say
point?
that.
So what is your point?
my point is
Uh-huh.
that I think even if she said that,
Right.
Trinidadians would not have liked to hear on a world stage
Agreed.
anything to do with poverty and how things hard here. We just wanted to hear, well, you know, we beach nice and we whatever. It was a humanitarian response of her foundation. Earlier, I am not here to defend Janine or the Miss World pageant. I'm just saying that I could understand being very young on a world stage and making mistakes. Also, I am concerned about the person's mind. All you know what it is to be.
I am concerned.
Wait, no, let me say, because I don't know. All you know what it is to be on a public platform and to feel the nation on your back
Yeah.
and hitting your jamming you. I know it is. I went through a
But you
public
wanted to
divorce
do it.
and whatnot in the
You
church.
wanted to do
No. Yeah. So why she should not go? So she should not go.
But
So-
guys,
Don't go.
this is part
So-
of going there.
Okay, so at
That's
part
not
of
an
it,
excuse.
it's not an
She wanted
excuse.
to be part of the
It is
that
it's
project.
not an excuse.
So,
No, let me say. It's
had
not
that
an excuse.
little
That's
thing.
not
Oh,
it.
no, it's an excuse.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, Dad.
Right?
Yeah, Daddy.
It's not a mistake she made, because if she could say she stand by her word.
She's adamant. Right, and he
Got
got
it.
it.
No,
No.
man.
Well, they call us dread boy. They call they hanging up on them.
Nah,
No,
yeah,
I
nah,
know.
yeah,
Is it call her that man mistake? Press it by mistake.
Okay,
He pressed something
call
by
back.
mistake. No,
Call back,
JD.
call back.
JD.
My apologies.
I'm gonna.
Does that change your mind what that man just said? Because what that man just said
Right.
is that all the fire don't happen. You're
Right.
seeing the people coming, and the response that was given
Is that
is almost
she
like.
stands by her word.
So do you still hold your?
That's what I'm saying. It's like that.
Well,
I see why I
Yeah,
had to
and
say-
that's my point. And this is my point.
Well,
She's young.
I can only keep her in prayer.
Hello.
Yes, call her.
Yes,
Nice.
Hey,
So
Sadie.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
at the end of her speech,
Yes.
she says she stand by her word.
Yes, sir.
And when somebody says they stand by the word, what do they mean, JD?
Understood.
All right. So I understand, sir. May I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you saying that she needed to apologize for the information, or she needs to apologize for saying it? What would you like from her?
What I would like from her, being honest with you, you apologize to the whole country. First.
And
Then
then
after,
offer a valid explanation.
Just tough.
sure, why did she say that?
Tough.
Apologize.
And who just write this speech for you?
Jenny, write this speech. Jenny, write this speech. I might say like Jenny, write this speech.
Do not stick
I might say like Jenny, write this speech.
Nicola still on
That's
the
right.
Nicole on the phone. Nicole on the phone.
Sorry.
All right, so.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it.
Hold on.
I really didn't want to, man. Just couldn't help it.
All you want to drag me to. Because of my opinion.
I say like Jenny, write this speech.
Another
Why you
call,
defending
another
them?
call.
Hello, caller inside.
Rubber dub dub.
Shelly Ann.
They come up.
Says
Really
he
go,
wants some
really go.
reason.
Now when you all call, please remember, listen on the phone and not on the
Not on the
television.
TV, yeah.
You'll get a little 10 second delay.
Well, take all the time. Take all
Caller
the time.
inside, rubber dub dub.
Rubber dub dub.
Tough night.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, King.
Yeah, missing and critical point.
Go ahead.
The important thing here is about truth and fact.
Right.
What you say is not factual and is not the truth. And we cannot defend that. The guy cannot defend that. If it's the truth and it's the fact, he can say all kinds of things. That is not a factual statement about Trinidad, and we're not supposed to accept that. If you just could have fact check and check it, but that is not the truth. We must accept that on truth about our country. That's the reality.
Thank you,
Respect.
caller.
And
Respected.
Respect.
I'm gonna double
Respect
down
and
on
manners.
that. I'm gonna double down on
I
that.
think that's what these.
Right, and I'm gonna double down on that. If you're
How
going
they
to
know?
make that statement, you need to have hardcore facts to present that. If not, I'm saying this, JD.
Okay.
If not, you need to defer that a little bit
Yeah.
and say something that will make the country not look, because you have to understand you're representing people listening.
You doubling down.
No, even
doubling down
if she done make the mistake, and like I said, Steve Harvey did it, no problem. Steve Harvey did it. Please see.
Let me take this call.
Right?
Caller rubber dub dub inside.
Rubber dub dub pleasant night to the panel.
Good night, good night.
Good night.
Cocoa Village in the house.
Go.
The gentleman just said, the gentleman before me spoke about fact and truth. I am 68 years of age, and I remember as a little boy going to Baltaria, you go to the health office, you pull out your teeth, you get attention. That's medical attention. I work with a school feeding program. Just before the pandemic, we were feeding schools in a particular district 1,000 meals a day. You getting that? So I don't know where to get the facts from. And the bottom line is this. If you as a parent don't register your child in a school, the police could come for you.
Correct. Correct.
So tell you to get the facts straight.
You gotta be careful what you're saying.
Ooh, Jesus.
Be careful what you're saying. And,
No,
and
no,
wait,
no,
wait, let go.
Oh God, we.
Thanks, buddy.
Call her thanks.
Oh God, we the guest.
Wait, before, well, guess what?
Let the guest
Well, guess what?
Let the guest talk.
Well, guess what? They
Well,
be dying.
let me the guest.
They are guests on Rubber Dub Dub. So guess what? Here's what I'm saying, JD. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
JD?
talk to them.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You're passionate to drag the
You
child.
know what I'm saying? No, I ain't got to drag. You're defending shit like you're writing speech. Like you're writing speech. Like you're writing speech. Say you're writing speech.
I am a humanitarian. I generally don't like to see people get dragged.
All right, no.
That's just me.
No, well, this is my concern. This is my concern.
But you like
She's
when
24 years old. She's 24 years old and she would make the mistake. She would make a mistake.
right.
You advise us.
And that's what
In the multitude of counsel, there is safety.
That's correct.
Somebody's supposed to say, check what's going on. Pull her back a little bit.
Hold up.
Ting, ting, ting.
We
Ting,
can
ting,
win this,
ting.
we can
We
fix it.
advise
Let me
us.
triple down now.
Let me take this one. Let me take this
We
one.
have a call, gentlemen.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah, buddy.
You're convinced that tonight that you're right there.
Well,
Brother,
I
we don't write no speech. I had to pay my phone. I have no money from that. You understand? My phone cut. My phone cut right now. I get no money from no check. Call me. Come here, I'm gonna call you. See what you go through.
Yeah.
I am not defending you. And me say I defending anybody.
Hey, relax.
You know what this video? You know what I do?
You know what I'm saying?
I wear
Eh.
right?
Because on your baseline, everything you're protecting that girl. You're protecting her.
Yeah, sir.
Wrong is
See when
wrong,
people fall
right
in
is
love,
right.
it happens.
Yeah.
Sir, because what I'm saying
Fact
is,
is fact.
Listen to what the person is saying.
caller.
If it says, you didn't say you get a limited number you get. But guess what? Yeah, the guile and then the rubber duck.
Tell them what it is. Let them know. Let them know the facts.
So I wanted to
It's in the line now. It's in the line now.
Alan double door. I wanted to triple door.
Uh-huh.
Is 2 years enough time to collate that data and come to that statement? 2 years.
To
In
make
a
it hardcore
humanitarian
facts.
effort.
To make it hardcore
No,
facts.
because I could go red all the way down, you know.
Yeah, North Carolina, not calling. Let me
People
tell you
well
this.
calling tonight.
North Carolina in the house. Rubber dub.
Jenny,
Oh, Lord.
Yes, ma'am.
there's a Rachel here. I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Rachel.
How much you pay to write that speech?
And this is what I am trying to get you to come up. Because the only speech you get paid to write is 9. So pull
Nice.
back.
Tell them.
Pull back.
You hope you get that passion in your speech.
All of them are saying, all any guile,
Pull
then
back.
rubber dub dub.
Alright.
There's a guile.
Rubber dub inside.
Rubber duck.
Willie Rich.
Oh.
Willie, what going on?
Well, boy, here we are. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
Yes,
True,
sir.
true.
What you're not entitled to
Uh-huh.
is to walk with your own path.
Right.
You understand? Fact is a stubborn thing.
Right.
No. What I want to know, this, the Ministry of Tourism or Culture, contributed to this lady going and representing Trinidad and Tobago. Could anybody answer that for me?
Don't know, fan.
We don't know.
Not aware.
We don't know. I know that these pageants and them normally have a lot of sponsors, but I don't know that. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Pull back
in
on how much.
spite of. No, listen, all right, guys, let me
Yeah,
be
no.
real. I could take, we know how to
Yeah.
do the peacock,
Jenny
I write
Cameron,
speech
Jenny
well.
Cameron.
But let me, yeah, of course,
Because
come on.
I don't like that. And
Lisa
that is, what I was,
Cameron,
that is what I was trying to tell you.
Babe,
At
babe.
the end of the day,
Babe, that is small talk.
No.
Yes.
Remember we from Arima, you know? From Malabar.
No.
Let them know we from
From
Arima.
Malabar, you know?
We can have these stories. Yeah.
I want to know. You said this woman is 24 years,
yeah.
but apparently she's 24 years, but she was living, or she's living in the end. Because she's coming from Trinidad.
She did
and
never.
Tobago.
She did never.
Actually living in the end. Because you certainly
All them brutal. She living in the hand. All them brutal. She living in the hand. In the middle.
actually living in the end.
Not I don't know. She in the middle.
Why you? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness! How you come up with that?
She living in the hand.
Listen.
Oh my goodness!
Nice.
Come up with that.
Where's he? All them.
You know what I am learning? Oh, call us in on the line.
Yeah.
Sorry about
You
that.
can
Go
talk
ahead.
to the caller. You can
Talk to him. Talk to William.
No, go ahead. I'll reason.
You, okay, let me look at it.
Somebody said you want to apologize your passport.
That are called visa and all them things. How they say so strong and all kind of things.
Yes.
You walk in any house
Big screen.
big screen,
Big screen. Automatic washer.
He know looking at
The best.
Where is numbers?
So how you could come up with this thing?
Now again, William,
listen.
it's not to say, I know you will listen off here, it's not to say that children, we don't have abject poverty in Trinidad. Which country doesn't?
Right, and that's the first time for the night.
Which country not struggling with these things?
Alan,
That's good.
herein
That's a good
lies
point.
the problem.
That's a
If
good point.
anybody hear this woman
That's a good point.
speak,
Before.
they will say, well, this is Trinidad is the only place in the world that has poverty.
Yeah, of all the things. Now, if you're doing something humanitarian and good, no problem, you know. But you gotta be careful because you're not representing an NGO. You are once you say TNT, the platform different, and that's just me. Your platform is now different. Your speech have to change.
A lot of people who believe that Trinidad is a banana republic. You just making people feel that when you come into Trinidad and Tobago in the night on an aeroplane, or we are going to say on a plane,
One of the most beautiful sights.
when you come in, you listen man, the scenery and everything in Trinidad and Tobago is so beautiful.
Beautiful. Indeed.
It's beautiful.
Facts.
So how you could, you have to believe in the art because you need to operate. Like Trinidad is not even a third world country, Trinidad is a fourth world country.
Facts.
Facts.
Man, you have me so.
I wanna
Say the word that I want to say.
You know what I'm appreciating? I'm saying appreciating because sometimes we are not mature enough to respect the opinions of some. So people saying,
Yeah, William.
so he's,
I will listen to other people comment. But you living
In the end. Yes.
he is saying he was hurt. You were saying you felt away. People are, and this is what I am respecting here. No. JD does tell me sometimes, he does say, you always using that word. Because I am a word person. Right. So if I'm hurt, I say I'm hurt. And somebody might say, but that hurts you? Yes, I'm hurt. And to me, you never trample on people's emotions.
Okay.
So,
This person respect that. I respect that. That's true.
yeah.
Yes. Call her inside, Robert Dub.
Pleasant night, big up JD, big up Lisa.
Whoa, good night.
So, in my opinion, I think that the young lady, her intention wasn't to make the country look bad, but she wanted to make herself look good.
Thank you.
So, in trying to make herself look good, she made the country look bad. If you really think about it, some of the things that she would have said could have had some truth to it, but she really stretched the truth to make herself look good. Because it's a situation that right here is actually happening in this country.
Right.
So that's my opinion.
Respect.
And manners.
Respect. And I can agree with the caller, yeah? Because I am not saying we don't have a level of poverty, but as I was telling all you earlier on, thousands of.
Yes.
That is the whole thing there.
And without all you throwing me under the bus as defendant, all I'm saying is, how do you know that the data that she has taken didn't come up to that?
Because she didn't say it in her speech.
Huh?
If she say, listen, I have done the research, I have done my work, and my data have proven that in this, that, the other. And when you want to say that, you need a platform now to explain all them.
So you should have write this speech.
Of course not. If I write this speech, she wouldn't have said
you should have write this speech.
She wouldn't have said that.
Let me put it front of you. She lied to make it from nature. Be a false impression to get sympathy from nature. He knowingly lied on our country. She's a dishonest young lady. Say that.
In the Gael. I'm talking about
brutal. You can say what you want. She's a honest young lady.
This is what I'm saying.
No, I like what he's saying. I like what Jerry asking. Some people doesn't have data.
Yeah.
Right? I deal with my own situation. I don't know what people get.
Babe, you stand up there and sit down and it's the same height. What's that? Babe, you stand up there and sit down and it's the same height. Jerry, Jerry! Jerry, I thought you said
Listen, right? I just plug in my own thing, right? But not for sympathy, but just to show how sometimes it doesn't matter, Some people, give them the data and they don't want it.
True. Facts.
You understand? That's my life right now. You get the data,
true.
you don't want it.
Yeah.
So, that's why I asked in the beginning of my contribution.
You keep saying that. What do we want? And
a lady now says on the screen, is either your apology or your passport.
Right. So what do my
say that?
Yes.
somebody
Yeah.
said,
Give me a
oh,
Polichuria
passport.
passport. I agree with that.
Oh, no, let me
Yeah,
tell you.
I'm just saying, what do we want?
Yeah.
So we did not get the apology. We got an
Represent Curaçao or
explanation.
something.
How do we move
We got
forward?
not even an explanation. We got a defense of what was said.
You think that was a
Explanation
defense?
stood.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Was that
but she
defense?
said she is
Hardcore.
defending the comment. That's what
That's
she
hardcore
said.
defense.
Hi.
Gangster?
Defend, explain.
Hello?
TV
Yes, TV Mommy.
Good night.
Anybody could advise me how to do this girl that was in Trinidad like that?
TV Mommy. Do it.
this
TV
is how-
Mommy, we sending a lawyer for you.
This is how I call
You
it.
get Numlala?
Listen.
I thought you was
I thought we had some dragons.
Yes, sir.
let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
I love a poor girl. Poor like my mother poor like church rat. And she used to worship people. And we had to take the clothes on a train, then the system because I was a train. And when my mother used to get $2 one way, $2.50 another way, and we never seen anything like that. When you stick up your child in those days, you go to the doctor. You have the health office, everybody going to the health office.
Right.
From the time they turn the door, the doctor starts to write a prescription. Everybody who go there, get well, medicine, all the medicine are getting. You have a cold, get well, you have a thing, get well. Everybody must get well when you go to the prescription. But that get well,
Yeah.
everybody should get well.
Yes.
Nobody suffering.
The whole community
We go to
behind you.
school, if we don't have a copybook, they give us a copybook in school.
Correct.
They had reading book in school, yeah.
Yeah.
They had reading book in school, you know. They have to give us. So what that's talking about? Let me tell you, I was a champion officer
Yeah.
with the government.
And
I went all over the
travel the
country.
world.
I've
Yeah.
never seen the only place I saw for person was in Shabwana. I lived here, came on Patel, in India here. And I felt so sorry for her. I started questioning her.
Right.
She told me she goes to Bandan. I didn't know it, Bandan, because I know Shadow Baby.
Shout out Danny.
You know what was Bandan there? She goes to get Bandan, mother to cook. I said, where you live? She showed me. The man came up and told me, don't talk to she. The father killed his mother.
Wow.
And the father behind his father.
Wow.
So when I did that, I asked the girl to take me to her grandmother. And when she put if she they had no bread on the floor, when I said floor, they were lying down. And I went to the what do you call it, Red Cross. And I got so much help from the Red Cross. I got together. They took to the orphanage.
Right.
So when the point is coming, where the medical thing coming that you're talking about,
Right.
those children will take to the orphanage, and the grandmother will take care of my Red Cross.
Call that facts and truth.
So I want to sue that girl, I want to sue her, I can get somebody else.
Yeah. You said that lawyer for you.
But we'll get a lawyer for you. We'll get a lawyer for you, sure.
Thanks, TV Mommy.
You know how I feel, eh?
Yeah.
Thanks, love.
Thank you.
Much love. Love up, love up.
Respect, mother.
I feel like, sometimes, Alan said it before, in the multitude of counsel,
Yeah.
there's safety.
Yes.
Right? Some people also say, 1,000 people can't be wrong. Right? Now, I'm saying that in the context of, when you're in your own space and you're reacting to something, you have, as another gentleman said, you have a right to your opinion. But there's something about hearing, you notice we're hearing the same thing over and over and over. No, I'm not saying what I'm not saying. But I just feel like I've been educated as well. A lot of us respond to situations from an emotional
Can
point
I
of
lead
view
you to something?
most times, right? There's so many different ways to look at the situation, and I feel like sometimes that's how we should look at things before we just open our mouths and speak.
Yep.
No, that is not, I'm not speaking about the young lady, I'm just speaking about me being in a space of learning. Because I'm 40 and I don't have all the experience that the callers are, so you respect people's realities.
Correct is
Let me
right.
take New York. New York. Yeah, boy. New York.
So Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan in the building. Where you calling from? Some New York, Rubber Dub.
This JD vlog
Yeah,
here.
good evening. How are you doing?
Yeah, King, how you doing?
Be good, man.
Yeah, I'm calling from the Bronx, to New York.
Shout out to the Booty Down, Bronx, BX, what up?
Yes. I'm saying that the young lady appreciate a statement by saying, due to her work, due to the foundation,
Correct.
it would have done certain investigation, working alongside certain people. If the narrative would be different.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, we got that. You listen on the phone?
Yeah. You get any TV loud though?
You listen on it alone.
Talk to us on the phone, caller.
I'm guessing that he's finished.
Somebody's saying, they're so glad this girl say this thing, we can talk about something besides back.
And unboxed.
Well, boy.
Don't go there now.
What the last caller was saying? What the last caller was saying basically? I didn't.
Yeah, I think
No, he said she could have prefaced it
prefaced
with,
it a bit differently.
yeah, so she would have connected
with
to
her
her
facts,
energy,
yeah, to
right?
her
So
NGO
at
and-
least say, based on what she's done, and give some more facts or something more in depth
Yeah.
as to
But you
how
see,
she come by these
Alan,
facts.
Alan,
You understand?
I'm not
That lot in 2
disputing-
minutes to jam, boy. Remember she had 2
Yeah.
minutes there?
Right,
Yeah.
and
But
that's
the thing
it.
is,
But
we're not
prioritize
disputing-
what should be done
We're
there.
not disputing
Okay.
the work she did over the 2 years. But does the work match the magnitude of what you are seeing? What you have found out?
Correct.
Does it match? Because you can't find out this and go and come and tell me this.
Well, she should just say, watch my time,
Alright,
people
like-
pour in Trinidad, we sell them out, chef.
What up, now?
Yeah, good night, Robert.
Good night, good night.
I wanted
Right.
the young lady probably input it the way people would like to hear it.
Yeah.
But if we look at this pandemic for the last 2 years, and this lady is saying she was working for the last 2 years on the ground. Listen, I am unemployed for the last year. My money run real low. I could be sleeping on the floor. That could be her experience in the last 2 years with the pandemic. And let us not fool people. If you call all these NGOs together in the different districts they have been working, and let them present the data and put it together. I don't want to say thousands, but it could be hundreds. Be careful who we support and how we support. Everybody has political agendas, but you see national issues, debate it truthfully, and you will get good answers. Alan, everybody have general ideas, but you see, if you deal with it from home, my brother, people don't like to talk the business also in the public.
You don't hear the
People don't like to tell people they have no food today,
Yeah, true.
People don't like to tell people we have no money to pay for the cable.
And are struggling, yeah. People didn't want to talk about the struggles.
The internet today, the poorest man have to use that to get to the system now. Where you get that money from?
True,
It's all real poverty in this country. And stop looking at the politicians. They don't have all the answers.
Correct.
Look at the young people. 24 years, that's a good start. Work with the people at that age, and we could get out of poverty. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, King.
Somebody asked a question several times. You want to know
Yeah.
what
What was the question?
Actually, I was trying to find it.
Well, I want to
can't
respond to
even-
that, but let me come.
And I
I
see
don't
him.
think this
I'm not
Run
finding
up down the inside.
Yeah. conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
But in 2 years, even field work, you can't find thousands of people on the ground.
And I agree with you.
Let me interject?
Wait, before I interject, right? Let me just say,
Hey, you're looking.
let me just say good night to my wife,
Hello.
Janelle, Jaden, and Cherise, all my kids watching. My mother-in-law too.
Let me say
Right.
good night to Cynthia.
Right.
Sorry.
Anybody want to say good night to
Filipino
her?
style.
Girlfriend, huh?
No, Cynthia passed me today. Dial man. And
Right. So
Right,
based
so-
on what the question that the person asked, right? All of we are sense. When the clip start from when they say, and now over to Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
We thinking normal comprehension is that somebody else answered the same question, somebody else answered
Right.
the same question, and now they say, and now over to Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Well, in my country, and she went down the road. So it's where the clip start. What if the question was, so what do you do in your country in terms of humanitarian
And
or
why?
charity work?
And
Well,
why?
And,
well,
and then she said, well, in my
That's
country, and she
right
started to
answer.
give,
well,
she started to give from
even if that is the case,
That's still not the right
when
answer.
a chance was given to explain what happened,
she didn't do it good.
that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So you need to try. Yeah.
I'm not,
If it
I
was
just-
my thing, if it was a marketing point, go ahead, Greg.
Oh, they're weird.
Here's my thing. And I like where JD talk about. The clip start from a certain point.
Right.
Yes.
So we could
So the half
presuppose
that,
a
that
million
wasn't told.
things
Right.
Right.
Half that wasn't told.
that happened before.
Right.
We don't know. The point is, this is what you say.
Right.
Good?
So whatever was asked.
Yeah, to whatever that.
Well,
Having said that, half, and of course I exaggerated probably a little bit here, half of your country who you're looking for to back you
oh Lord.
to be queen
Jesus Christ.
have a problem.
Your vote?
Come off the horse. That's what I want to think about.
So go to your phone now and
Nobody want to be a queen of a country.
tell
Don't
that
want it.
vote number XYZ.
So my whole thing, you say what you say, people letting you know that they have a problem when you say, well, climb off the horse.
Doesn't
Yeah, what way is that damn if you do it, can I
Just come off the horse.
Okay, what you said? If they ask you, if I say Trinidad and Tobago is a beautiful place, wherever, but you see it at a certain place, don't go in certain place. And then those people who live in a certain place go say, it's not everybody in a certain place.
What are you talking about?
You understand? It's a kind of...
What are you talking about?
You understand? Who you talking about?
Right, yeah, here what happened.
Yes, with yes. Yes, with yes.
Say what happened.
You take a break.
Take a little break.
Yeah. That
You
was
got dip
fun.
in the tub, you go drink something, you eat something, or they come
Take a break.
It
run
had
a
any
few hours.
Panadol on
And you
set?
coming back. Huh?
Have any Panadol on the set?
We go get that.
Get that man.
That's Mexican cabinet inside it.
Call us, sorry, we're not taking the calls now. We're going to have a quick break.
Let me take a two now. We have two now.
JD and
2
Lisa
minutes.
is going to be JD and Lisa.
Lightning.
Come back.
Lightning.
Yeah, we going there because we can't talk
Right.
about 2 minutes
So, Alan-
whole night.
Doctor.
Let me go with this one now.
All right, so we bring it. I don't
Go with that
know.
one first.
Comedy Corner
Comedy
belong
Corner.
to me for the while.
Yeah.
The fellas and them still on a ban. They still on a ban.
Every week I just had to say the
I-
same
I-
thing.
I- no.
I defended myself.
Just a break. Just a
It
break.
was not me.
Eric on a ban.
Right.
Right?
So easy.
So just to break the monotony a little bit, to break the condition,
Yeah,
let's
boy,
take
yeah,
a break
yeah,
in this
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah, boy.
Bring a little juice.
My back tight.
I was in St. Lucia. We were oh gosh, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa, you're in the guy when they say jump on the talk. Then just ride that horse and whip that to the dead.
Baby, I don't want your words
We
on a
will
public.
we
International
will whip
stage.
that to the dead.
This is an international stage,
So I was in St. Lucia, and this is a guy called Hilarious Granny. Hilarious Granny have an act, and I just wanted to see this act from Hilarious Granny, just to bring it in ice, bring the thing a little bit, bring the mood. As you go and come back, you have some ass to run?
Yeah.
All right, so you look at the step, run some ass, and we'll be right back.
Not just now.
You know what it's like now? When the comedian talk about comedian.
Welcome to your one-stop shop for all your vocal acting, audio advertising, and production needs. KV Voiceover Production Services takes care of all voicing requirements and are equipped to supply the right voice for all your advertisements, narrations, and audio voicing for virtual and live events. You can visit us online at www.kvvoice.com or contact us at 493-5387 or email at kvvpro1@gmail.com. KV Voiceover Production Services. We've got the voice to make things happen.
Girl, let me see me in the place one touch me. I see me in the place one touch me. Girl, hear about when them friends touch me. Can't believe until I them get touch me. When them girl get a taste, them coulda swear Cadbury sponsor me all night. No girl get wicked at the knees. My flavor right feels so sweet all night. Oh Lord, my kind of style she like. She said my kind of style so sweet. Oh Lord, my kind of vibe she like. She said my kind of vibe so sweet. She said take control like you belong. I rough it up like when the cops come. Afraid that I made it, so now I slow down. And she said increase the speed up and I cruise one time. She said she never feel this kind.
We had to play that. Alright friends, so we inside Rubber Dub Dub, and I don't know the guests, JD and Nisa, they come and they tear up the whole thing. Right now we on the JD and Nisa vlog right now. We don't even know. There's no longer Rubber Dub Dub. It's no longer Rubber Dub Dub.
Rubber Dub Vlog.
You understand? But we really appreciate they coming through and blessing us. So tell us what's been happening with Nisa and JD so far, year 2022. What's happening? What happened? And what's going to happen now?
Well, go on a bit, ladies first.
Ladies first.
Hold on. Use the man to write these speeches.
All you going to make the nation.
Come on, before we go there. Sorry, before you go there. Let us not assume.
Alright, good.
Let everybody know who is JD and
Alright, good. No problem.
That is good.
That
is good.
Was it your skinny man say?
Hey yo! Yeah, that's it.
So let's start. Let me walk the chain. How this whole thing come about?
Alright, well, in a nutshell, from a very, very young age, teenager moving into adolescent, I was always involved in music, always wanted to be an entertainer. And there are a bunch of young fellas in the community and we had the same dreams. Names like Benjai, Nadia Batson, who we know now, Bunji, Tristan, And the list goes on and on. Shout out to I tell Kaya.
Boy.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, boy.
So names that we know now, but back then we didn't know these names. We were all young, upcoming artists aspiring to make something of ourselves in our craft. A couple of us have been blessed with the names that I call, and we, you know, they became household names.
Yeah.
At that time, I was one of them. I had a song called Ayo in 2000. I was 23 years old. And as callers were saying, Ayo, look how the people whining so. Whining children is the people of Trinidad. Wave it around, white the ways I just get on by this guy. Long time I see that. Yeah. Long time. That is the most I sing in 20 years,
Right.
you know.
And before I continue, let me see what it...
Alan,
Timmy Mommy.
yes, next week Monday,
Neither.
I wanted to put that girl in the doghouse, the woman who said you think about Trinidad.
Oh, yeah, she did. Don't worry yourself. She said.
I want her to put doghouse. What is the young man and the young woman name there?
Jerry. Good night, Jerry and Nisa.
Good night,
I
ma'am.
like them, you can bring them back on the program again.
Oh, we got blessings from the nation, you know.
That's the Timmy Mommy.
Ah, yes, brother.
Let me tell you, Alan,
Yeah, Mommy.
you know what I want you to play for me tonight? Trinidad is my land. I'll tell you.
We'll look for that.
Trinidad is my land. Play that for that girl for me.
Nice. We're going to end the show with that tonight. Yes, we're mixing a love up, Stevie Mommy.
Mother like us all here, so do not come after the show and say, JD.
Let me tell you,
Scholars, right. We shift.
right.
We on a new thing now, right? So
New thing.
we deal with the lady and the thing and the whatever, and we deal with that, right? So now the second half you're on JD and Nisa. What they're doing with JD's vlog and a whole set of other things, right? So if you're calling, call for that.
Yes, so I mean, at a very tender age, I would have got my dream to be an artist, soca artist, international. I was blessed to be an international soca artist. I had a hit song called Ayo. I traveled the world earlier as a music ambassador. And that's in 2000. 2001, I had again a fair share of the same experience, but then I came into, as the people say, after one time is two time, I would have gotten an opportunity to experience my faith,
Right.
and I made a decision to serve the Lord. I made a decision to serve Jesus. I got baptized at 24, and not walking away, but making a transition in terms of music and a lifestyle, or an attempt. Let me say that for now.
Right.
An attempt of a lifestyle. And again, I've been blessed. I sang gospel soca music from since then to now. Again, traveling the world, but in a different format. Gospel, positive music, blessing people, praying for people, people praying for me, and just having a good time in terms of music. In 2017, I believe that, still holding on to my faith, my Christian faith, still loving God, but I made a transition again into the music. Now, the music was everything for me. That was forefront. Even when I was driving Maxi, probably many of you all might know me as touting. I used to tout out Arima, then I conduct Maxi, then I drive Maxi, But music was always front. So I would drop anything, and put music first. I didn't know that I could even think about being anything else or loving anything else in terms of an art form other than music. And in 2017, sometimes you don't know what God have in store for you. You might tell yourself, I love to make a pie, or I love to sing, but my work home. Sometimes God say, look, that pie making, that is your destiny, that is your career, So it was shifted. I always used to like to hold my camera while I'm traveling and doing vlogs. And in 2017, when I felt like that was, you reach a peak and it's time to do something else, I made a couple of mistakes in my life. And I think that why I'm so passionate too is because I know what it is to make mistakes, and I know what it is for people to be unforgiving, and for people to not giving you an opportunity.
So just before, That's a good sorry. Sorry to cut you.
No problem.
You just need to acknowledge some royalty.
Good night,
Who's that? Easy, yeah, okay, good night, good night. Yeah, so, you know, but not going back, but as I saying, so when I felt like that was it for me in terms of gospel, because people didn't want to give me a chance.
Yep.
People didn't want to hear me. I could drop how much songs you want, they didn't want to hear. And that was my career.
Fight down in that industry.
Oh.
Well, it's not even fight dog. We didn't even go down there, you know? Yeah, yeah.
We don't have time.
You know, this was my personal
No time.
yeah, my personal experience. I felt like this is it for me, you know? And technically, career-wise, it kind of was.
Right.
And then I pick up my camera and I say, look, you know what? Maybe if I start doing little vlogs, what I love doing, maybe at some point, it could end up in a place where it might turn into a business as well and continue to take care of my family. 3 years after that, I started a page called JD's Vlog, you know, and I was just doing little videos, whatever. And 3 years after that, I think God has blessed me to now having a lot of them there on the live tonight and on TV watching a family.
59,000 followers.
Yeah, that is town. Thank God. Thank God.
We're bringing you back on the show, but we need someone.
So this page has grown over the last 3 years with a bunch of people who are just, we consider family and supporters, that kind of thing. And the page is basically my life looking through my lens. I introduced my mom as my mother. She plays the character of my mother.
Okay.
When we brought her on the page, you know, a lot of persons around her age followed her because she's our mother.
Yeah.
You understand? And she
that whole different.
Another
yeah,
dynamic.
yeah. And then our style of vlogging is like reality TV.
Right.
Yeah,
It's reality TV, you know? Even though I'm a big man, she's still watching. You know, all mothers is with your son. So she is reality TV. And then after that, I said, hey, they didn't know Nisa at all. They didn't even know I had a girlfriend or anything like that. I introduced Nisa as my life partner. She plays the role of my girlfriend and life partner, and in real life she is. And then people just not on me again. They love Nisa.
That is not true.
They not on me.
That is not true, babe.
And Nisa.
Right there.
I'm playing.
Big up JD's Vlog supporters.
But they love Nisa. Nisa, of course, brought a balance in terms of a woman, a strong woman, a spiritual woman, a voice. Yeah. And then it's just an extra because she's literally the best. Shout out to Kay Allen, I love you, Kay, but you know Nisa better than you. No. Come on, Kay. Let me be real. Come on, Kay, we love you. But alongside Kay Allen and, you know, a lot of other powerful voices in the nation, she's one of them. And, oh God, yeah, she's one of them, and she really, really brings to the table not only her personality but her talent. So we have a nice thing going on over there, you know, on JD's Vlog. So
very nice.
That's why I'm here.
I remember there was a one time earlier, and this is the one thing this is the worst I probably ever seen on JD's Vlog. The camera on JD sleeping whole night. What?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
That's why I was asking.
Yes.
Who have nothing to do that? Go in and sit down and watch JD sleep whole night.
He really did that.
Yes. I was like, what in heaven's name JD was thinking?
When I wake up, boy, thousands. When I wake up, my
what this man sleep whole
phone dead.
We have to sleep whole night and get
thousands of views.
No, right here the joke now. My phone dead because I fall asleep for real when I watching it over the next day. You know, all that was going on here. He's sleeping, look, he's snoring. Somebody call him, tell him, and them commenting.
Man watching that comment on the man.
I sleeping hard.
What with all these people out there?
No,
commenting. No, but yeah. But
yeah, level talk. But that's the kind of energy. And
so on to Nisa now. So we have, listen, Nisa, anytime you're going to introduce Nisa on stage, one thing I always look out for is what Nisa wearing and she hairstyle.
Wow.
Nisa is a lady. She's pull out all these stops when it comes to that hairdo. So and that stands out. You understand? So I'm always looking on Nisa here tonight. Let me see what here do going.
Wow.
Going on stage tonight. Yeah. Yeah, she have it. Oh, listen. So Nisa.
Yes.
What's happening in your neck of the woods?
First of all, I just wanna give JD a round of applause for
Oh, bless your heart.
you know,
I will take it.
JD when he spoke, you know, I'm so humbled by who he is.
Oh, sorry.
I'm very humbled by who he is. You know, sometimes people would see the outer and assume that they know who you are. But he's a catch-22. You don't know what you're getting. You know, so respect, JD.
Thank you.
You're really
Thank you, my love. Blessings.
Yeah. So Nisa, you know, Alan, I wanna ask before we move further. You know, I thought you didn't like me.
Really?
Can we just clear the air then?
Seriously?
Just clear the air.
Are you serious on international TV?
No, well, I just find we have one life to live.
I know Raymond O'Keel do like me.
Well,
Exclusive, sorry. It's
Yes.
a rub-a-dub-dub exclusive.
How and why did no? That's I need to hear this one.
Yeah, well,
How and why does come up? I don't know.
Hold on.
no, well, I mean, you know, I would throw hints a lot of times because I am a very shy person, but I express myself through dressing up. And, you know, so I used to wear the big afro, the big bow ties, the elaborate, because I love dressing up. My mantra was, life is hard, dress up.
Right.
You know, and I know a lot of people didn't understand that. They would say, I'm she, where's all of that? Why you know? So I used to get that from a lot of people. Or I used to think I could hear these sorts of people because you're hearing one thing all the time.
Okay.
So when I come into these spaces, I would try to figure out what are people telling me on their faces. And then it was kind of affiliated with a little conglomerate. I wasn't really sure now. So I say, you know, we here. Let me just ask you before we continue, because I always find, hey, look, Alan. But because of your association, I wasn't sure. So I just wanted to clear the air. So, you know, we cool. I just wanted to make sure we good, you know?
So Nisha has
You serious? All right, stop. All right, so
voice.
Yeah.
And in my defense,
Yes.
I have acquaintances.
Yes.
And I have friends.
Right.
And I say it like this. My
Right.
friends are very few.
Right.
You can put it in probably on one hand. But I have many acquaintances. To a lot. I am their friend.
Right.
But they are not my friend.
I think,
Understood.
Nation, what is happening, I think that some people don't like Nissan. Alan is friends with us.
But wait,
what are we doing? What are we doing?
But wait, hello. Rub-a-dub-dub.
Okay,
they go. No, again,
Oh, gosh,
I want to
before-
prolong on that issue.
Yeah, we're not
but thing is,
prolonging. I
what I'm
just
saying
wanted
is,
to clear the air.
there are a lot of things that when I'm out there working, I don't have time for small mind talk.
Right.
I'm in the room, I working.
Right.
Nisa come, if I could bounce over something that Nisa have on
Right.
to announce, not to make you look bad, but to make sure you look good.
Right.
That's my mission. My mission is never. I remember that time Jenny say, just Nisa. I was like, you know what
When we're dropping in Nora time.
he said, because I know he has Nisa Nora before.
Yeah.
So I am very mindful that when he said that just Nisa, I'm thinking it's vitally important that Nisa be. So I'm not even taking that to heart.
Yeah.
That's what you want, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make sure. So I might make a joke, but no, I was just make sure and inform friends. It's just Nisa. That's how I would do it.
I didn't know
With
she
all
didn't
that,
think
with
she
all
liked
that.
it. I didn't
But
know.
I didn't know that time at one point. So
I know finding out with
I
you.
would just do it.
With all that, we want to know if you like Nisa or you don't
I
like
do like
Yeah, we
Nisa.
cool, right?
Of course,
I didn't know.
I do like Nisa because I think she's a very powerful singer.
All this thing about.
Let me take this.
Hopefully we see tonight.
Call on your line. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Yes,
Good
my
night.
Good night, you're alive.
All right. I love his testimony.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Right. Okay.
Thank
Oh, you
you.
going there? I'm taking that blessing.
Yeah, Nisa,
Thank
I
you,
love
brother.
you, girl. I love to hear you sing.
Yeah.
And I know when you come, you're bringing it.
Yeah. I just needed to clear the air before
That's
I move.
quite okay.
You know, so great.
Good stuff.
Now I can engage you without, you know, being,
great
you know.
stuff.
So what's happening with me? I mean, there's so much, and we take for granted that people looking. No, I don't have time to go into my entire testimony, nor can I do it as eloquently as JD did. Yeah. What I would say is, I myself, as you guys know, I've been in music forever. Right. Like JD, bad experiences. And in 2017, I just feel like it's almost like we have almost like the same testimony, that God did a shift. For me, when I met JD, we met JD, I had basically nothing, you know. So I went through a very terrible public divorce. I didn't have anything. And I saw that I would never be able to sing again, minister again, because the church just kind of tell you, from here, when that happens.
Your tablet phone.
Yeah.
You know, she
No.
Right, let me just, I don't want to make this too long.
All of the church, be careful.
Of course. Context. Yes, context is key.
How people,
right? So, I mean, I wrote a book. The book is called What Had Happened Was. It's a testimony of a real human being that goes through life. You know, you don't wake up and plan your tragedies. And I believe that I'm just a walking testimony of that. You don't plan your failures, but I serve a God who is able to pick you up after that kind of stuff. Yeah. And to me, what's going on with me is what God has been doing. Whatever He's allowing you to see is what is happening. So I wrote my book. I'm still doing music. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm just trying to be a light.
Her book is on Amazon.
Yes, the book is on Amazon. Check it
out.
How
you manage me, boy.
So
you could go right now on Amazon. What's the name of it?
So the book is called What Had Happened Was. A lot of people thought they knew what happened. And I got tired of hearsay. Right. So I decided to just put it out there. You know, so you take the truth, just as we were talking before. You have the truth, you decide what to do with it. But as for me, what's happening now, I am living and basking in God's grace. He has me here today. I'm writing songs. I'm inspiring people. I'm inspiring myself. Being a better mother, a better friend, a better human being. That's what's going on with me. And if anybody is able to just tap into me, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna see I like hair, I like eyebrows, I like JD, I like my child. I like the dress loud, rubber dub dub.
Color you like?
Rubber dub dub.
Doctor.
Nice, Miss Lisa.
Nisa.
Yeah, I'm going to Lisa now.
Yes.
Because I'm listening to her, and I like how she's going down. But Lisa, in life, in every mess, there's a message.
Yes, sir.
True.
So you have to find the message in the mess.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Correct.
So, and likewise, failures and success run parallel.
Facts.
Yes.
That's good.
They run parallel.
Yes.
Correct.
So you know, in life now, you have to be able to extract what it is and move on.
Yes, sir.
Because there will always be challenges, and you have to know, always see your glass as half full, not as half empty.
Yes, sir.
And that is how I live my life. Always extract the positive from anything negative.
Yes.
Because it is there. You have to look for it.
Yes, sir.
Wisdom.
Yes, sir.
Preach it, brother.
Right?
Thank you. Yes.
Nice.
Thanks, Willie.
Cool.
Dropping some wisdom again as usual.
Yeah.
Give thanks.
Yeah,
I
Nis,
take it.
Yes.
what I appreciate with Nisa, and this is what I experienced with her talent. I see that you would take some songs and they would jazz it up. And the jazz flow with Nisa is really, really scintillating. It's really hot stuff. What made you, and in terms of, because you're not, being a gospel artist at some time, and then you had to go on a secular stage, and you still had to know how to bring that balance. Because sometimes people have this thing, but once you're called to something, you called to do it, no matter what it is you had to do. You understand? Just make sure you have your message. But in terms of when you're performing, that essence, what it is you really want to bring about. Because I know we have some songs, you have one or two songs.
Yeah.
So before you bring it in, tell us about you know.
So let me say, you know, when you grow up in something, or when the foundation of a thing is the hardest thing to shake.
Right.
Because it's the foundation.
Correct.
You understand? So when I started doing ministry, the foundation of that was just that.
Right.
And as JD spoke about transitioning, when God is ready to transition you, the labels that you give yourself and people give you, they have no bearing in it.
Yeah.
You just walk in the calling. So I am not a gospel artist.
Right.
I am a recording artist. The essence of me is godly. I'm God's child.
Right.
Yeah.
So whatever I do, it's going to come from that place. That's where it comes from. The messages are going to be diverse because it will have a time I want to talk about social issues. That doesn't make me not a gospel person or a Christian person.
Right.
The essence of who I am now in my transition is a person who's God gifted with a voice, not just to sing, but to speak.
Yeah.
So whatever platform I'm given, the essence of who I am, that's what you're booking.
Right.
So,
and you gotta know where you're going, and that's again, that's destiny. That's your
Yes.
purpose. And
Yes.
according to where you're going, you gotta know.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful, as you say, what you're labeling yourself.
Labels could be very, very difficult
because it can limit you.
Yeah, and then when you have to rebrand too, it could be very costly.
Yeah.
It's very, very costly. So I leave the label open, right? What I can speak and say is that I'm God's child.
Right.
Right? And that's my label. Some people may not understand because they think it's supposed to look this way only.
Yeah.
But the Bible is full of, and even just life, we see that God could use anybody, anytime, anyhow, anywhere.
Correct.
It's one of the hardest things to swallow, but it's not my job to help you get it done.
Right.
You know, it's just your job to be in a
Some
place
people,
to receive.
it will take some time. They need to come up and receive it sometimes, and if
Yeah.
they stay down there with it, you still have to keep on doing
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you gotta do.
Yeah.
You have to keep on doing it.
I hope I answer your question.
Yes, you did.
And in this rebranding, let me just say, guys, if it comes to any event, a corporate event, a wedding, whatever, you book this young lady to come is a change atmosphere kind of situation, eh? It's a next level kind of thing, you know, though.
This is, you're getting 50% tonight for this?
Boy, I don't even
The man working, the man working.
I bet you, watch me, I bet you.
He is always working.
I bet you. Invite Nisa to sing in your wedding, whatever it is.
Pull it to the top.
It's a different level experience. You dig?
No, wait, JD.
7244249. Cool. Me. We go organize it. You dig?
Nice. So we have something, we have a song.
Call him. Right, Alice? Call him.
Yeah.
Call
That's
him.
right.
Call him.
Hey, only thing right up, boy, baby. Underneath, you know, we have to come upstairs. Come up, boy.
Come upstairs.
We have to come upstairs, boy. We sleeping on the floor. We're on the stairs. Come upstairs. We need bed.
Yes. They want the van.
We need bed and mattress.
They want the van player. Come upstairs.
These fellas have things.
Fresh Lasco too. So we want to hit on one of the songs.
Yeah, I want to jump on the promo. So as you talk
that
about
promo?
inviting for events and that kind of stuff, Nissa is actually going to be performing at a massive event coming up. On the 26th of March. I put a plug because Sunlight Studios, 5-star DJ, we part of that scenario. Alan the Entertainer is supposed to be part of that scenario. It's a big event called Infinite Love, and you will hear more about it. But this is just number one of the series of promos that you'll see coming out. So just taking this one, this is Nissa in her full glory.
We're in transition, but we're in
She
transition.
did not hear us.
We know yet not, except. Watch that. We had to get.
The wrong one.
I started over.
That's where you were.
Wait, that dog live next door, boy. We had to talk to
Wait, I'm not chicken and rice.
to eat the wrong.
Check your audio.
It's me.
Right, I want to say.
This thing here, boy.
Alright, go down. I'm running from there.
Right. You going again?
Yeah.
I didn't think that I was to say
Right.
after that conversation.
No, and you have
Now
the
we
song?
have to break
You have
it
the song
down
online?
today.
You have the song?
Yeah, I have the song. We had to come out of that one. That was a serious mission.
Now, go till 11.
Till 11, look how comfortable.
That time till 11, we finish break.
We not deal when things get bad. We don't wheel orange peel. I put in a tea and me drink up. 'Cause when the bills are piling and food are run out, we keep on juggling over. And when Papa gotta hold me in his arms, I'm a juggling over. Mountains are high, but never higher than we. And we can get over it. And the problems could have been, but never bigger than we. And we can get over it, over it, over it, over it, over it. The Almighty get we through. Over it, over it, over it, over it. I said, begin a come and bat mine a come and we keep on juggling over. And when Papa got a hold me in his arms, I'm a juggling over. Now I've been broken, and I know what it feels to be run down, yeah. And I've been hurting, and I know what it feels to be let down. But me just yeah, and get over it. Yeah. I said pressures are come and life are come, but we juggling and keep juggling over. And when bad man are come and we keep on juggling, juggling over, yeah.
Yeah, man, bless. Yeah, so the name is Collis Duranti, the Unlimited Soul Project, and what we're about here right now, we're inside Sasso's Music Electronics down in Mid-Center Mall, Shogunas, and we had the first of what is our promo events. Yeah, we call it promo events for our main event, which is happening on March 26th, which is called Infinite Love, the Nature Experience, happening all at the Marshall Montano's Residence Amphitheater and the Jamf Beach Resort. So today we had, as I said, we were here at Sasso's. We had Nisa, which was a great honor and pleasure to have her on board today, and as well is on the event. So that's just like amazing. She already blew the roof off this place in a promo event. So imagine what is going to happen in a real event, right? So the idea is basically doing these things to build content, to start killing the social media just now, and giving you all a taste and a feel of what you are to expect on March 26th. It's a virtual pay-per-view event, so we're looking forward for you to dip in your pockets, come out and support the vibes, yeah? So you don't know. So looking forward to see your Infinite Love, the Nature Experience.
In mine in yours. Take a breath, pause for a cause. We ain't got nowhere to go. All this madness.
Hi guys, well I am Nisa and I am extremely excited to be a part of this project. Actually, I'm more honored and humbled than excited. I have varied ways of showing excitement, but I'm very excited. When I think about Infinite Love, I preach about love all the time. And if anybody knows the symbol that goes along with this project, it's like there's no end to it. And to me, love is that powerful, you know, even if we live in a space where there's a lot of negativity, infinite love, especially when we choose to give it, it means that no matter what is going on around us, we are infinitely that power, that energy. So I'm just excited to be a part of that type of conversation. Hope you enjoy every bit of it.
Runs out.
Hey, so let me start back because they tell me I was checking the credits on this. You write the song?
Yeah. I wrote that one.
The audio was on mute now, so they didn't.
Oh, they didn't yet?
So I just went back with it. Chicken and rice. Hey, fella.
Right. Oh, they real wrong. Yeah, we back. We in the streets really, you know? Yeah. Yes, as I was saying, we are both writers, and depending on the genre of music, sometimes she might be in the mood and say, hey babe, it's a reggae writer song for me, so I wrote that. She have many hit songs. She wrote Happy for Herself. The one that she's about to perform tonight, which is, I tell you, this song, well, you're here for yourself, you know, she wrote that. So it just depends on the mood, you know?
Depends on the mood.
It depends on the mood.
So we get it from this mic here, we had to give her a mic.
No, they have mic. We have mics for them.
Yeah,
We have mics.
Yeah, I will sing a little tune to you know.
I know if you go
Bring
back
some,
up, so
bring some
you
in.
may
Bring
do
some
a
back.
thing that just in case.
I think I'm good sitting down.
Are you staying down?
Alright.
And he said, give me AEOM jazz.
It's like a kind of fancy mic here.
Fancy.
He just had a
Fancy.
Start up.
Time.
Yeah, that's okay.
Check one, two.
Alright, before they go, let's just take this call here. Rubber dub, good night inside.
Oh, the person.
Alright, they go. Nice and ball.
Check one, two.
And put her aside. I don't know who you're touching here. That look like
Don't
something
frighten me
from
inside. Don't mind your here.
one of them sci-fi movies.
Also, I'm not going to hear myself.
Minority Report or something.
Well,
Check one, two.
Well,
so I'm not going to hear myself.
but you hear the music.
yeah. She'll hear the music.
All right.
That's all right, baby.
This might be.
Yeah, it's a little different.
That's very good.
All right. This is it might be a little strange.
Yeah, no, don't frighten me.
All right. So yeah, this song I wrote. This song I've been going through. I mean, who's not going through? No. Not happy at all.
No, this
is Make Me Over.
Make Me Over.
I'm gonna try not to talk too much, but I just must say that the song came from, you know, sometimes God will strip you everything.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry, if you mute these, I can put her in the monitor.
Yeah.
Yes, that might be nice.
We live? All just do it.
We live.
Come stairs. Come stairs, man.
You kill them?
No, I ain't killing nobody, brother.
No, kill these.
All right, so continue. Again, a little delay. How that will work? Yeah, so I was basically saying that God, he sometimes strips you of everything to give you another story. The Paul to Saul thing. Saul to Paul? What it is? Saul to Paul. I think this is my Saul to Paul moment. He stripped me of everything, and this is the testimony. I hope it works with the delay.
I remember when you took my heart, you took my flies, and you made me over. I remember when you gave me hope. I had nothing at all, but you made me over. Please don't ever leave my side. We are perfect, you and I. Make me over. Don't leave. Father, always be my guide. Don't ever leave my side. Make me over. You make me over. You make me over. You make me over. but you made me over. I couldn't see in front of me, running from destiny, but you wouldn't even let me, cause you value me. Now I see what I can be when you make me over. Please don't ever leave my side. Father, always be my guide. Oh Lord, make me over, over. I remember when you touched my heart, you took my flow. Yes, he did. And you made me bless God.
Sound it, girl.
Yeah.
Are you the singer? Watch me now. I remember when.
You like what?
Yeah.
JD, you know? Okay.
Y'all don't really want me. All you don't want me to start.
No, I don't.
All you really want me to start, you know.
You can keep it. Let me see this. Somebody can't do it. Somebody called to donate money. I see you talk about donating.
You say every time you say sing, I like to give money.
Donate, man.
Listen. Wow.
Yes.
Exactly, yeah?
Listen. Hey, Lisa, you're half truth.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're half truth, girl.
Yep.
Bless God.
Nah, I mean, and Lisa, you know there's always give you things. There has never been a testimony without a test.
Yes, sir.
So, what you just exposed is living testimony. And you're half truth, darling.
Oh, gosh.
Nah.
You'll make me cry, yes?
Nice.
No, I ain't making you cry, I'm just talking the truth.
Nice.
Yes,
You're
brother.
blessed with a beautiful voice.
Thank you, sir.
No wonder why your better half said, if you're going somebody wedding, you will turn it up.
Yeah, it's a fact, you know.
Yep.
I like
But
how you
I'm
say that.
telling you,
Turn it up.
It's a fact.
you're turning it up. No. You're blessed,
Speak it,
you.
brother. Speak the truth.
You're
Yes,
really
yes,
blessed.
Thank you, sir, so much.
Nice.
Thank you, Kola.
Let me just throw in the next plug here. Now, one of the things I like with Nisa, because I've been, working with Nisa, sometimes without her even knowing that I am working on something that she's involved in, all that kind of thing. Jazz artists on the greens, all that
kind of thing. Yeah, you need easy ground, you know, you there. Everywhere.
But one of the things I noticed, and I saw it just now, I don't know, and of course I know the average looker may not appreciate this, but everybody will talk about the voice and how good she sounds. But there are other aspects that they will totally miss in terms of her technicalities, how she utilized the microphone and her space and stuff like that. Adds to what you hear.
Right.
The average person don't know that.
Correct is right.
They might just say,
She's a
okay,
all-round
right, yeah,
performer.
but
She's a very good performer.
For instance, there are some singers as good as they are as far as their voice, but they jam the mic in their mouth.
Right.
And that is it. And if they go up loud, they get it started, all kind of thing. And you know, if you observe Nisha's my control, when she go up, she pull it back, and she know when to bring it close and how to thing, and she bend and.
But you know I right here.
Yeah, that's a. So I have learned, maybe because I need technical field.
Yes.
But I've learned to appreciate that. And there are not, quite frankly, there are not many singers, entertainers, whatever they want to use, on the local front that have that side of it covered.
That technically inclined
Yeah,
like that. So
real good voice, no problem.
But technically,
But they don't know how to utilize their gear and their space and maximize that.
And let me just piggyback on that too.
Yeah.
I think it comes from her. She loves, listen, I'm around her 24. This person loves music so much. And then her gift and craft and business, she's a vocal coach. But right before the pandemic hit, you know, things was a little rough. She had to close down her school. But you know, we trust in God that when things get back up in her gear, she could get back into what she loved. And teaching people the correct way to sing, and you know, many of what you're saying. So,
Ayana Richardson
no, but she
says,
comes from a well-trained family too.
Right.
Yeah.
Ayana Richardson has saying that she loves JD and to tell JD and he said that she loved them too bad. She's always on their live and she won a turkey and a photo shoot.
Oh God!
Oh, she went Turkey and for yeah, guys, please give me things. You don't watch me. We on the ground, but please give me things.
Nothing that we were.
Turkey,
You gotta walk downstairs and come back.
Oh yeah, up here, boy. You know we coming up. Shout out to Shout out to this person. Yeah, follow us on JD's vlog.
Facebook. She said she's also on your live.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the support.
So yeah,
thank you.
Very nice.
Nice man.
So it's good to have you guys. You're getting ready to land this thing.
Yeah, well,
you want to? Oh yeah, that's one for
all
JD.
right, so yeah, what I'm in a quandrum. I have this is what I'm gonna do. I have a brand new song out now, right? It's called Feel Good Song, right? It's a feel good song, but I feel like, and this happens very rare, I feel like I want to sing an older song. Is that all right?
You do
that
it,
I can sing an older song.
You do it.
You know? But go on my Facebook page, JADEE_S, JD's vlog, and the first video you will see is my brand new song. But I just feel I want to encourage, just encourage somebody.
Right.
That.
What's the name of it?
Which one? Is the one come too far? No. You want after that? What? Come too far. Too far.
Too far is it?
Yeah. We go too far. So yeah, but are we doing it? Like how this do it with the vocals outside? Are we?
Yeah, you're getting man.
I mean, that's if I just.
You was in here.
Once I hear one, two. I don't need the mic out.
All right.
Yeah, I don't necessarily need the mic out.
I sat down because.
Yeah, just need the music.
So you said the number?
Look at Ayana there now. Ayana sitting
Let me
up
get you
on
some support.
You get some elbow room.
Yeah.
I can do that.
And get some elbow room.
Let's touch back.
So they hear me in the mic, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, so yeah, guys, this song is called Too Far. It was released last year. Yeah, babe. And maybe you'll give my little forwards too. It was released last year, but I just want to say that I just want to do this song because so much people going through so much things. They mind people getting laid off, and God has not brought you this far to just give up now, you know? They're nice little vibes. Rhythm! Hey! Dedicated to the rubber people.
18 years of giving, 43 years of living. I say, I'm thankful for all of the blessing. Thankful for all of the blessing. I say, remember when tough days come. Remember that you are a chosen one. I never let the enemy come and make you forget
that you're a son. Just push a little bit harder from the border. Rest after. not die, we will not die. We have come too far. We will not die, we will not die. We have come too far. In the same boat, and it seems like the boat of a million old, but we will not die, we will not die, we will not die. We have come too far. Remember the days you had nothing. Just ask the neighbor blessing, and all night you're crying. And you wonder what go happen in the morning. And you're praying and praying, and you feel like God not listening. You feel far away, so far away. We have not done yet. We have bread, and this bread comes straight from Nazareth. Hold on, Adam, let go. We will not die, we will not die. We have come too far. We will not die, we will not die. We have come too. All are we in the same boat, and it seems like the boat of a million old, but we will not die, we will not die, we will not die. We have come too far. In our horizon, I can see, yeah. And I can see the sun peeking over the mountain. I can see, oh, I can see the sun on the horizon. I can see, yeah. And I can see the sun peeking over the mountain. I can see. You will not die, we will not die. We have come too far. We will not die, we will not die. We have come too. And all are we in the same boat, and it seems like the boat of a million homes. We will not die, we will not die, we will not die.
We have come too far.
Ooh, we have come too far. We have come too far. And never, never, never give up, give up, give up, give up, give up. You have come too far. We have come too far. Yes. How we looking there? Hey, Cheba, give it. Yeah, let wake up more. Let wake me up, you know. Yes, yeah.
Both ways. Inspiration from.
Right, good stuff for you, JD. Live on the set here with us. Yeah, we bring it back in now. We just did. We just did. Yeah, we just did.
But hey, what man? Production making
yeah,
joke, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, I like she.
On point. That's true.
Oh, I have a thing for that. You saw that.
Nice. So, I'll get any flavor. So, jump on this vlog on JD's Facebook page as well. Nisa, it's JD's vlog.
Oh, they're coming back.
Yeah.
Part two.
Because we get a little. We were still in the start, so you know we went over the time. You know, because when I watched the time, I was like, oh God, after 10 already.
But that's what's happening in the guy. That's what's happening in the guy.
No, this is we have a jam. This is just a jam session.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, just a jam session.
That's correct.
Eat a food.
Set up and eat
I mean,
and jam up.
Yeah, because give me a.
Yeah, we just do everything,
It's everything.
That's serious thing is happening.
Yeah.
Well, it's 30 minutes past.
Rubber dub dub.
Yeah, bring on the cracker, drop a pot in the corner.
Master control will come in just now.
Yeah, of course.
Let me see who calls.
This is on the line.
Take the final.
Rubber dub dub. I think he's the final caller for the night.
Good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
I am calling to just say I'm on you, and I watch every time I tune in. Something new and Nisa. I have a cousin, so I fell in love with his name and in love with you.
Nice.
Just such talent. I really impressed with what I heard tonight.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yes.
Love up, love up, love up.
Shower them with all the blessings,
I'm
man.
one of the AO days too.
See?
To see you on the chat and it's really nice to see good people doing good things.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank
Have
you.
a blessed night, everyone.
All right, great.
Take care.
And on behalf of the crew, let me say good night to Master Control.
Yeah.
Big up Jillian, Errol, and the crew.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
FIFA 15.
Thank you. Yeah.
But we have to make sure when you get out, jumping out, play TV Mammy thing, please.
Yeah.
We had to do a 9 to midnight one these days.
We had to finish.
Yes, in true.
Well,
we coming
next time you come, huh?
A night, 9 to
We
midnight.
probably can pull it off.
You're not curfew.
Special thanks. Jolene saying special thanks to
Yeah, we have
Lisa
one song
and
here.
JD.
That was requested. Hey, wait.
Wait before you jump in. Yeah, don't jump in yet. Who calling it?
Still people calling.
Who calling it? You wanna give me that? You wanna go?
We don't say the final call for the night, sorry.
Well, let's
Well,
Yeah.
so this is special for TV Mommy.
TV Mommy, want to make sure that we have some
to the rest of the
national
Guyana
pride.
family. Take it away.
Yes.
Oh, alright.
That's the name, Gonde?
Jumping up here. That's it. And that's it.
Sure, Gonde?
Yeah. After this one here, right?
Trinidad is my land, and of it I am proud and glad. But I can't understand why some people are talk it bad. But I know all of them we running them out. Don't know where they're talking about. They will paint your black every day, and the right things they will never say. Like our sportsmen being rated among the best. Our scholars have sit and passed every test and put us right alongside the rest. But then our pitch lake is the greatest one of its kind. Our sugar and oil is really refined. So you see, friends, this is a real thing, so no man's mind. They just talk some nonsense. Me ain't know where they're doing it for. About so much violence, man, you would swear that we're fighting war. Of course, we have we delinquents to face. But just like any other place, look, things that I say about here is really too much for me to bear. Because my people are daily making progress without any form of stupidness. And in this way we must gain success. For when we move in, we all move as one body. No bickering between you and me. For our policy stands for racial equality. Now when a stranger spending a little time in this lovely isle, every day you see him, he always have a hearty smile. When his time is up to depart, he would say with pride in heart, I'll be back, you could bet your life. And if I can't come, I will send my wife. And then he'll tell you, he really wants her to come, to drink some rum and have plenty fun, in this great island in the sun. For Trinidadian, as foreigners do we call, it doesn't matter whether big or small, or if you're rich or poor, friends, we cater for one and all. So all of them we're talking, they either drunk or they're steering mad. Or maybe they forgetting Mr. Universe belongs to Trinidad. And yet we have men of talent and skill